Hello everybody, Learn2 Grammars here. Cyberpunk mods are still coming out with multiple high quality files each day, and the last week has shown that that's going to stay true for a while. Here are 10 of the best Cyberpunk mods from the past few days. There's been a lot of improvement in cosmetic customization mods, so a decent amount of the video will showcase those. That being said, there are definitely some useful gameplay effect mods out recently. I'll get into those a bit later in the video. No bull, no fluff. This one could be a bit long, so grab a snack, a drink, maybe something to inhale, and kick back. As always, links, transcript, and timestamps below. Starting off, we have Johnny Silverhand's HUD Colors by DataCluster0000. This mod overwrites the colorblind options to use the limited Johnny, Alt, and Possess color schemes for the HUD. I honestly love the cool blue and neon yellow color palette Johnny has, so this is definitely a keeper for me. If you like blues instead of reds, or if you want the possessed effect at all times for some reason, this is a good mod. Alternatively, Custom UI Colors by Silverhand changes your color scheme to yellow, so you may enjoy that. Yellow is my favorite color, but blue just fits into Cyberpunk so much better. If you weren't aware, after the final quest before the point of no return, your inventory contains the Silverhand's Silverhand. If you complete Reggie's mugging side job after this, you'll be able to find it located in your inventory and equip it. However, if you want it in the prologue or during the first few acts, you can use Johnny Silverhand's Holographic Arm by JB0238177.
I stuttered at that name.
This mod adds Johnny's arm with a single command line. Johnny's arm is actually quite glitchy, barely showing up on gorilla hands and extended mantis blades. However, it does work quite well in unarmed, and for third-person mode. It also does not show up at all in photo mode. If you missed it initially, or want it easy or early, use this mod for Johnny's arm. Okay, let's say you want to break from the Johnny stuff entirely. You like Panam? You like her outfit? Jealous B can't find one that's stylish? Well, introducing what I believe to be the first outfit conversion mod for Cyberpunk. Mercs of NC Panam, also by Silverhand. This mod replaces Johnny's iconic outfit for the female model with Panam's glorious one-piece and jeans combo. This means you can finally rock Night City in the getup. In photo mode, I was able to see how much detail they put in. There's wrinkles in the denim, tears in the sweater with threads sticking out, and the only issue is on the player model the feet clip through the boots. But the fact the shoelaces are meshed makes up for that. Holy shit is this detailed. Overall, if you want B to have another addition to her closet with amazing customizability, this would work for you. Alright, this next mod allows for some amazing object edits. In a way, it allows for car customization as well, so it's kind of groundbreaking. Object Appearance Changer by Camtino is a simple script that allows you to cycle through various object models for NPCs, cars, doors, vending machines, anything you can think of really. Not only does it allow for further exploration, but it creates further free play. Want an alternate Quadra or Beast? Want to drive the destroyed Porsche or Invisicar? This mod allows you to. This is up there for best mod so far. This mod also showcases unused content, so become a code breaker and look for stuff the developers chose not to put in. And yes, it also has some loot options. Next up, have you ever been annoyed that your stylish items aren't high tier? Now you can edit them. With Convert Equipped Weapons and Clothing to Legendary by Arsenic Touch, you can enable higher damage resistance and more modifications on weapons and armor. This is definitely useful if you're using some of the new armor conversion mods, along with upgrading unique weapons. If you've desired more from your current loadout, this may help. Now we get into some of the non-cosmetic mods. Are you disappointed with the lack of being able to cause ragdoll in Night City? Sure, you can grenade enemies, but it's not the same as punching someone into a ragdoll. Push NPCs by Greenhouse gives you powers in Cyberpunk. A hilarious side effect is the target's head exploding, so be careful who you push over. It's honestly some of the most fun I've had with mods lately, so I'd recommend it. It can break melee. If you want to, you can just repeatedly push someone over until their head explodes. If you want to just completely screw up the game and have Dovahkiin powers, go ahead and use this. I just can't recommend it to somebody who wants to use it for serious play without maybe adjusting it first. Maybe try a quarter strength. Are you disappointed that there are areas in Night City you can be locked out of after the mission they're based around ends? The Parallels apartment, the clouds at Mega Building 5, Mega Building 6 in the 6th Street, even V's mansion. There's plenty of locked content in very rarely accessible areas. Unlock Night City by Envy grants the player access to these areas post-missions, or pre-missions, in a lore-friendly way. The elevators to the Parallels apartments opens up. V's mansion, elevator ride up. The mega buildings, elevators are open. The unlocked street vendors, open on the main city level. Each opened area is seamlessly placed into the world, giving you amazing exploration opportunities in each of the reopened areas. This mod works seamlessly with the CyberEngine tweaks No Boundaries edit and the Object Appearance editor for changing doors to the open model. The combination of these three allows for some amazing exploration of the otherwise barely used world spaces. Now I have a couple of mod updates to the files I've previously covered. Alternate crowd behaviors received an update to its spawning mechanisms, and it is now known as Alternate Crowd Behaviors and Other Tweaks by Templar GFX. The recent update makes the default version revert to vanilla NPC culling for any NPC outside of about 30 meters from V. This means that if they are not close enough to you, they will despawn after about 5 seconds off camera. This actually creates a more immersive experience, as when you walk through the streets, you cycle through the NPC variety faster, and when you stay in an enclosed location, the NPCs will stay by you with no culling for an indefinite period of time. For instance, when I recorded the Pan Am outfit footage, this one silver-skinned NPC stood outside my apartment sweeping, then smoking for about 20 minutes while I recorded, making it seem like she had an AI cycle. The crowd control AI is about as good as before, however they seem not to pathfind around cars as well as the initial release. Not sure if this is a placebo or a side effect of the mod. The overall feeling of the mod is more or less improved, and I'd recommend both the long render or short render versions for your game. It will improve the pedestrian AI no matter what. And finally, the JB TPP mod WIP third-person camera by Saranuma, that is a mouthful, has also seen some impressive updates, creating alternate camera angles, reduced outfit clipping, and even better face implementation. There's also reduced movement clipping, and although most animations are still a completely buggy mess, you can now deal with most of the endgame animations and outfits in free roam, without using weaponry or interaction. For example, the climbing bug I showed in my last review of this mod is gone, along with fixing the lack of interaction with objects you hover over. This mod, mixed with some of the others I've explored, is definitely useful in most installations. If you're a content creator, developer, or just like a third-person camera, look into this one. These files show you some of the best cosmetic, gameplay, and quality of life tweaks you can find from the community lately. Cyberpunk mods are only getting better, with outfit conversion and texture replacers starting to spring up. From changing your V to changing your cosmetics and implementing new features, there's plenty more mods to go over next time, and I look forward to it. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, maybe you'd want to subscribe to my channel for more Cyberpunk and other content. Share this with your friends if you think they'd like Cyberpunk mods. There's plenty more where this came from, and stick around to see it. Take care, y'all.